Hi, this is Sue Jackson from the Book by Book blog, here with another Friday Reads. We are deep into big book summer here at my house. My husband and I are both enjoying our big books. This is a reading challenge that I host every summer. The idea is just to tackle some of those bigger books that maybe you feel like you don't have time for the rest of the year. A big book is just anything 400 or more pages. And you set your own goals, so you can read one or two or however many you want. I usually set a whole stack for the summer to keep me busy. All the details are listed down below. I'll include a link to my introductory video about Big Book Summer Challenge and a link to my blog where the sign-up page is. So, and the challenge runs all the way until early September, Labor Day in the US. So you've got plenty of time still to join in the summer fun, check your shelves for a couple of those big books you've been meaning to read, and jump in and participate. You can participate with a video, with a blog, or on Goodreads. So we've got loads of people participating in different ways, and it's just a lot of fun to support each other and motivate each other to tackle those bigger books. So I am currently reading a big book, The Lost Time Accidents by John Ray. This is my third big book of the summer. I had finished one, a Stephen King book, so it was a pretty quick read. And I finished another one on audio. So I've been reading The Lost Time Accidents for a couple weeks now. I'm getting there. Let me just say up front, this is a weird book, but in a good way. I'm actually really enjoying it, but it is strange. So it's kind of it's a family history. So the narrator is in the modern day, but he's telling about his family going all the way back to about 1900. And his great-grandfather, his grandfather, and his great-uncle were all physicists who came to believe in these alternate theories about time. His family considers Einstein like an enemy. That's where the weirdness comes in. So the narrator himself, his own father, broke with family tradition. He was a fairly renowned sci-fi novelist who also wrote a lot of sci-fi smut, and he was squarely in the realm of science and realism. But the rest of the family has these alternate theories about time and the way time works. I forgot to mention that I first heard about this book on the Readers podcast, which at the time was hosted by Simon and Gavin. And like me, Gavin often talked about his love of time travel novels or any kind of story that played with time. And I'm the same way. So when he said this was one of his favorite novels, that's what made me add it to my TBR. So anyway, the narrator in the present day is actually trapped outside of the time stream in his eccentric aunt's apartment, which looks like a scene from the TV show Hoarders. And time continues normally outside of the apartment, but he's trapped in time and in space, I guess. And so this is all him retelling his family's story from his position, and his own story, from his position of being trapped outside of time. So like I said, weird, but it is very engaging. It's an intricate story. It's actually very funny, and I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. So that's The Time Accidents by John Ray. On audio, I'm also listening to a big book, but I just started this one last night. All of This Is True by Ligia de Penaflor. So this is a YA thriller. The last book I listened to was good, but very dark. And I needed something fast-paced that would really, something gripping. So I think this is going to fit the bill. So I don't know a lot about the story yet because I just started it. So I'll just read you the quick, the very brief blurb that describes the novel. 4 teens befriend their favorite novelist, only to find their deepest, darkest secrets in the pages of her next book, with devastating consequences. Sounds creepy, right? So the story is told through a series of interviews, journal entries, and even pages from this fictional novel within the novel. So one thing I know already is that this is a full cast audio. There are 15 different narrators. So, and since it's using these primary sources to tell the story, it really feels like almost like listening to a play. It begins with a reporter interviewing 2 of these teenagers after whatever event happened. So, I'm already really into it. Can't wait to see what happens next. And I'm really loving the way they did the audio. So All of This Is True by Ligia de Penaflor. So that's what I'm reading this week. Please tell me what you're reading this weekend, what books you've got lined up. I hope you'll consider joining the Big Book Summer Challenge because it's a lot of fun. So let me know down in the comments below what books you're reading. And also be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. All right, have a great weekend. Enjoy your books.